Hello YouTube and all who inhabit it. Greetings from the Stop Motion Reviewer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the War for Cybertron Siege Leader Class Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime. This figure takes heavy inspiration from the Transformers Cybertron universe, a series that premiered on January 8th, 2005, with one of the most over-memed theme songs of all time. This figure had a positive reception because Hasbro went outside of G1 for a change, and everyone thought it was a great homage to an obsolete character design that would be extremely difficult to market to new generations that may get confused by a new Optimus Prime design. Except no, this is Transformers and we can't just enjoy a figure. This figure is a very heavy retool of Siege Ultra Magnus, my second ever review on this channel when I had shitty, obsolete software, and I was the cringiest stop motion channel on the whole goddamn internet. In terms of size, I'm willing to admit it's not the original Chungus from the Cybertron line, but he is still a decent enough size by today's standards. Standing him next to Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus proves that leader class figures haven't gone down a ton in size. Given how hollow Ultra Magnus's legs are, I'm glad this figure has no hollow parts on it. The figure transforms into what looks to be a Cybertronian fire truck, although in this case it looks like he started the goddamn fire, cause check out these guns! Who needs accessories with guns like this? Even though they're hollow, they still kick ass with the Blues compatibility. But anyways, let's take a look at the regular robot mode. They did use the same base figure as Siege Ultra Magnus for this vehicle mode, but rounded him off and sculpted him in a way that really works in the favor with the Cybertron design. In his robot mode, he has an average cheese posability, but looks stocky as hell doing so. Good Christ, look at those shoulders. They protrude like 7 inches outside of his chest. Oh look, yellow eyes. Let's break the internet by throwing a fit. The head sculpt on this figure is perfect G1 Comics Prime, and I do enjoy the yellow eyes, but with a dark blue helmet. I love how he looks seriously deranged despite the fact he doesn't even have his armor on yet. He's just itching to blow something up. So let's armor it up so he can do so. The transformation on the trailer is the exact same as Siege Ultra Magnus, except for different parts connecting in different ways. The shoulders stored inside of the legs, the front grill becomes brass knuckles that transform into even more goddamn guns or brass knuckles. And two-thirds of the trailer is just backpack guns and friggin' hostility, and I love it. But figuring out how the backpack works can be a bit of a struggle to figure out. In his armored up robot mode, this guy is fantastically sculpted Cybertron design. G1 Prime's design looks like he's just a hard-working lumberjack bringing home the bacon for his wife. But Armored Up Prime looks like he will murder your family and burn down your house if you don't pay your goddamn taxes. Another neat touch is that he can actually hold his big ass cannon thanks to 5mm pegs on the bottom that can be adjusted on a slider joint. Posability gets compromised in doing this, but what other way would you really want to pose him minus holding his big ass guns? How about like this? Fuck you. Okay, seriously, do they want to make themselves look stupid? Whoever does stock images for Hasbro really needs to be fired because Christ almighty, they did not have his armor on. If I were a Cybertron fan and I saw that their definition of Cybertron Optimus Prime was just Prime with big boots and a G1 head sculpt, I would be pissed. If you're looking for a more critical review on this figure, I would say go check out Kit Catastrophe's review. He's a fantastic channel who I cannot recommend enough. That being said, this figure does feel a little bit on the nose in terms of fan service to Cybertron fans. I mean, this wasn't exactly the most wholehearted attempt of getting a Cybertron version of Optimus Prime, but I will say it's a fun figure. If you're a diehard fan of the Cybertron design, I say more appreciation to you. But let's not be cynical here, because this is a fun figure that I enjoy a lot. And for that reason, it might be a little bit biased, but I am giving this guy a 9.5 out of 10. It's a good, dumb, huge robot with a ton of guns that brings out my 9-year-old self, and I enjoy it a lot. This has been the Stop Motion Reviewer, and my next review is probably going to be on my much procrastinated Earthrise hoist.